morning students. In today's class we are going to study how to write the electronic configuration and the rules associated with the writing of electronic configuration. So let's start with the term electronic configuration. What do we mean by it? And then we will study the different rules. What is electronic configuration? The distribution and arrangement of electrons in main shells, that is the principal quantum number, subshells, that is the azimuthal quantum number L, and the orbitals, that is the magnetic quantum number of an atom. That means we have to study how the electrons are distributed around the nucleus, and that is called as electronic configuration. Now, in this category, the first rule is Aufbau principle. What is this Aufbau principle? Its meaning is building up of orbitals. Building up of orbitals in the increasing order of their energies. So, in the ground state of an atom, orbitals are filled in the order of increasing energies. The orbitals, they are filled in the increasing order of their energies. That means the lower energy orbitals, they are filled first, and then only the orbitals which are having higher energy, they get filled. Okay, so how we are going to decide which orbital is of lower energy and which orbital is of high energy? For the single electron system, students, the energies of the orbital is decided by n, that is the principal quantum number. If we write 1s or 2s, 2p, that means 1s will have lower energy as compared to 2s and 2p, and 2s and 2p will have the same energies because the value of n, it is 1 over here and it is 3 over here. Sorry, it is 2 over here. And 1 is smaller as compared to 2. So what we will say, in the single electron species, the energy of an orbital is decided only and only by the value of n. Whether an electron is present in 2s or 2p, both of them are having the different shapes, but it doesn't mean it doesn't make any difference. It will be having the energy same. So the energies of the second shell will be higher than that of first shell. Then 3s equals to 3p equals to 3d, and the third shell will have energy greater than the second, and it will have greater than the first. So here we are deciding the energy only and only on the basis of the value of n, that is the principal quantum number. Now, in the case of multi-electron system means they are having more than one electron. So in this case, we are going to discuss two rules. The first one is n plus L, by which you are going to decide the energy of the orbitals. N plus L rule. N plus L rule, it says that not only the value of n, but you have to consider the value of L also. Suppose I had taken three orbitals, 3d, 4s and 4p. Now we have to decide which one is of higher energy and which one is of lower energy. So by n plus L rule we will decide. The value of, if you remember when we were discussing the quantum numbers, for s the value of L was 0, for p it was 1, for d it was 2, and for f it was 3. Okay, now for this 3d, the value of n plus L will be 3 plus d की value क्या है वहाँ से 2, so it is equals to 5. Now for 4s, the value of n is 4 plus s की value क्या आएगी हमारे वहाँ से स्टूडेंट्स 0, so it is equals to 4, and 4p, 4 plus 1, that is equals to 5. So here we can say that 4s, it is of lowest energy as compared the 2, and there is a problem with this 3d and 4p. Both are having the same value of n plus L. So in this case, in all the such type of cases, not only this case, in all such type of cases, we will see the value of n. The one which is of lower value, it will be of lower energy. So here 3 and 4. So 3 will be of lower energy. So let's write them their energy order. The lowest one is 4s. Okay. Then it will be 3d, and then it will be 4p. So is it clear? We had decided their energy order on the basis of N plus L rule, and students, this is also called as Borsbury rule. Okay, I'll just write here Borsbury's rule. Okay, so according to this rule, N plus L value decide their energy level. We can also decide their energy order by this diagram. It is called as Moeller diagram after the name of the scientist. Students, here we are going to decide the order of the various orbitals. See, first we had written the various orbitals. Then I am going to write like this. Just see it carefully. I know in the starting it may be confusing for you, but when we will study the periodic table in the third chapter, then it will be more easy for you to draw their energy levels. Okay, now let's write the various orbitals in the increasing order of their energies. The first one, it is 1s. Then see how you will read this, 1s, and that is going like this, and then coming down it is 2s. Then after 2s we are coming here 2p. Then come down, it is 3s. Then come down again and moving up, and here it is after 3s it is 3p. After 3p, students, just see we are coming down, and it is 4s. After 4s we will again go up, and then it is coming 3d. After 3d we are having 4p. After 4p we are having 5s. Now after 5s we are going again up, and then coming down it is 4d. 4d के बाद आएगा 5p. After 5p we are coming down 6s. 6s के बाद देखो again we are going up in between, and then it is coming as 4f. 4f के बाद है 5d. 5d के बाद है 6p. 6p के बाद है स्टूडेंट्स 7s. 7s के बाद देखो स्टूडेंट्स, here it is coming again as 5f. 5f के बाद क्या है 6d, and then 6d के बाद हमने ड्रॉ किया है 7p. So in this way I had written various atomic orbitals in the increasing order of their energies. Now first I had written the energy or the orbitals in their increasing order. Now how to use it, that also I will tell you. If you are having the atomic number suppose 4, so how you will write? Students, you should remember that for S the maximum capacity it is of 2 electrons. For P the maximum capacity it is of 6 electrons. For D the maximum capacity it is of 10 electrons, and for F it is 14. Because we know in the S orbital there is only one orbital in the S subshell, so maximum 2 electrons can be there. In the P सबशेल वी आर हैविंग 3 ऑर्बिटल्स और 3 ऑर्बिटल्स में मैक्सिमम हमारे 6 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स अकोमोडेट कर सकते हैं. D के अंदर 5 हमारे ऑर्बिटल्स होते हैं and maximum it can accommodate 10 electrons, and similarly for F it can have maximum of 14 electrons. By keeping this thing now, we are going to fill the various electrons, and students, I will suggest you, when you are making notes in your copies, you will write down complete. You will write down 1, 2, 3 and at least you will write down up to 50 atomic numbers, और उसके बाद आप इनका configuration लिखेंगे. Configuration कैसे लिखेंगे? सपोज हम बात करते हैं 4. मेरे पास बेरिलियम है, हाइड्रोजन, हीलियम, लिथियम, बैरियम, इट इज हैविंग द 4 एटॉमिक नंबर. अगर मुझे बेरिलियम का कॉन्फ़िगरेशन लिखना है, सो हाउ आई विल राइट. ठीक है, अच्छा अब यहाँ से हम स्टार्ट करते हैं. 1s, ओके, 1s, s में कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आ सकते हैं? 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आ सकते हैं, सो आई विल राइट 1s2. सेकेंड अब मैं लूंगी 2s, so I had written 2s. मुझे कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन्स फिल करना है? 4. So 2 had already been filled and 2 more electrons have to be filled, so I will write 2. So this is the electronic configuration of beryllium. Suppose I have to take any number, we can take nitrogen. It is having the 7 atomic number. So how we will write? First हमारा कौन सा atomic orbital आएगा? Lowest energy 1s, same. स्टूडेंट्स देखो, एस अगर डिफरेंट लिख रहे हो तो बेटा सेम लिखो, आइदर द कैपिटल एस को भी, दैट मींस यू आर राइटिंग इन द सेम फॉर्मेट, स्मॉल एस, और लाइक दिस ओनली, टेक वन फॉर्मेट. ओके, सो 1s2, 2s2, हाउ मेनी मोर इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आई हैव टू फिल? 3. सो आई विल टेक 2p3. ओके, सपोज आई हैव टू फिल दिस फ्लोरीन. फ्लोरीन का एटॉमिक नंबर होता है 9. सो इट विल बी 1s2, 2s2, 2p. How many electrons are left? 9 minus 4, it is 5. So I can write 5 over here. Okay. Now suppose I have to take the sodium. Sodium का atomic number होता है 11. So 1s2, 2s2, 2p. अब मैक्सिमम कितने आ सकते हैं p के अंदर? 6. सो हम यहाँ पे 7 नहीं लिख सकते स्टूडेंट्स, यहाँ पे आपको 6 ही लिखना पड़ेगा. देन यू हैव टू मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट ऑर्बिटल. सो 2p के बाद अब देखो यहाँ पे कौन सा आ रहा है? 3s. सो वी विल राइट 3s. कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन्स फिल करने हैं? एटॉमिक नंबर की इक्वल होता है 11. सो 2 plus 2 4, 4 plus 6 10, and 1 electron only we have to write, so it will be 1 over here. So it is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1 for the sodium. Okay. Suppose हमें एल्यूमिनियम लेना है. Aluminum it is 13. So what I will write? 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s. How many more electrons I can write in the s orbitals? 2. So it will be 2. अभी भी इसको इलेक्ट्रॉन्स कितने चाहिए? यहाँ पे कितने हुए हमारे? 2 plus 2 4 plus 6 10 plus 2 12. Now one more electron we have to fill. So we will move on to the next orbital after 3, as we are having the 3p. Okay. So we will write 1. So likewise you keep on filling the various orbitals according to the need. एटॉमिक और नंबर के अकॉर्डिंग आप यहाँ पे इलेक्ट्रॉन्स फिल करते जाएंगे. ओके. नाउ देयर आर फ्यू एक्सेप्शंस स्टूडेंट्स. एक्सेप्शंस को हम स्टडी कर लें बिकॉज मेनी अ टाइम्स द एक्सेप्शंस आर स्टडीड. फॉर एग्जांपल क्रोमियम. क्रोमियम जो होता है उसका एटॉमिक नंबर होता है 24. ओके. सो हाउ यू विल फिल? देखो 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p, 3p6, 4s2. गिन लो बेटा, just count. 2 and 2 4 and 6 10, 10 and 2 12, 12 and 6 18, 18 and 2 20. Now we have to fill now 4 electrons. So what should we write? After 4s देख लो बच्चा, 4s के बाद क्या आ रहा है? 3d. So in the 3d maximum capacity it is of 10. तो हम यहाँ पे लिख लेते हैं 3d 4. So according to us, in the first glance, according to us, this should be the configuration. But actually the configuration, it is like this: 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s1, 3d5. This is an exception, students. You have to remember this exceptions because here half filled orbitals are present. देखो D की maximum capacity कितनी है? है, अगर याद हो तो D हमारे जो सबशेल था इट वाज हैविंग 5 ऑर्बिटल्स, सो इट इज हैविंग 5 डीजेनरेट ऑर्बिटल्स। अब अगर यहाँ पे 4 ऑर्बिटल्स फिल्ड है, या अगर हम दूसरी सिचुएशन देख रहे हैं जहाँ पे 5 ऑर्बिटल्स फिल्ड है, ईच इज हैविंग 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन, each is having 1 electron. In this case the half filled stage is present. Half filled stage means all the 5 orbitals they are having 1 electron each. So half filled stage is more stable as compared to other configurations, and we are going to prefer the half filled stage. ठीक है, हाफ फील्ड स्टेज ज्यादा स्टेबल होगी। तो आप जब भी आपसे पूछा जाएगा व्हाट इज द कॉन्फ़िगरेशन ऑफ क्रोमियम, यू आर गोइंग टू राइट दिस वन, नॉट दिस वन। इफ यू विल राइट दिस वन इट विल बी कंसीडर्ड एज रॉन्ग। ओके, सो अब क्यों कंसीडर हम किसको करते हैं, हाफ फील्ड स्टेज को क्यों हम स्टेबल मानते हैं, वो भी हम देख लेंगे। बिफोर कमिंग टू दैट आई विल वुड लाइक टू डिस्कस वन मोर कॉपर विद यू। कॉपर का जो कॉन्फ़िगरेशन होता है, एटॉमिक नंबर होता है 29 होता है, एंड इट्स कॉन्फ़िगरेशन इज 1s2 2s2 2p6। आई होप यू कैन फिल द इलेक्ट्रॉन्स। ये जो हमने ऑर्डर लिखा है 1s2 2s2 2p6 3s2, likewise you keep on filling the electrons 1s2 2s2 2p6 then 3s2 then 3p6 then 4s2। अब देखो स्टूडेंट्स, यहाँ तक इलेक्ट्रॉन्स कितने हो गए, सेम 20, and we have to write 29. So what I will take after 4s 3d, so I'll write 3d9. Again when you are writing this configuration it will be considered wrong. Here you have to write, देखो 3p तक तो सेम आ जाएगा, 1s2 2s2 2p6 3s2 3p6, यहाँ तक तो इट विल बी सेम। बट क्या होगा, एक इलेक्ट्रॉन 4s में से 3d9 में आके वो 3d10 कॉन्फ़िगरेशन दे देगा, एंड इट विल बी 4s1 3d10। अब देखो यहाँ पे s ऑर्बिटल जो है वो हाफ फिल्ड है, और जो d ऑर्बिटल है इट इज फुली फिल्ड। सो व्हाट वी आर सेइंग, फुली फिल्ड ऑर्बिटल्स they are much more stable as compared to any other configuration. So we are going to write this one, not the 4s2 and 3d9. Okay, now we are having a question in our mind कि ma'am why half filled and fully filled orbitals are stable. Let's see the reason, but I hope first you have to understand, you must have understand why we are writing the configuration 4s1 3d5 4s1 3d10, because they are half filled and fully filled stages. Is it clear? And how to write the different orbitals in their increasing order according to the smallest diagram or by the n plus l rule. Students, by the n plus l rule you cannot write for all. With the help of this diagram you can write for all the orbitals. Now we will discuss why half filled orbitals are much more stable as compared to the any other configuration. देखो यहाँ पे 2 पॉइंट्स आएंगे हमारे। फर्स्ट हमारा आएगा सिमेट्रिकल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन। Many a times this question is asked, why the half filled stage is more important, more stable, or fully filled stages are more stable as compared to other configuration. So first reason हम देंगे symmetrical distribution. जितने भी बेटा देखो degenerate orbitals होते हैं, when they are singly filled, the singly filled के अंदर क्या होगा, there is a symmetrical distribution होगा, तो वहाँ पे जो shielding होगी within the electron it will be lesser and they will be hold more closely to the nucleus, more tightly by the nucleus. तो आप क्या कहोगे, first reason जो है उनकी stability का, that is the symmetrical distribution because of less shielding effect. Less shielding effect means उनका जो repulsion होता है आपस में वो कम हो जाएगा and they will be tightly held by the nucleus. और second reason जो हम देते हैं that is the exchange energy. Exchange energy. Suppose we are talking about the 3d4 stage. 3d4 अभी हमने देखा था क्रोमियम के अंदर, 3d stage of chromium. ठीक है, क्रोमियम का एटॉमिक नंबर था 24. I am writing the 4 electrons. 1 2 3 and 4. Okay, हम यहाँ पे ले रहे हैं 3D 4 इलेक्ट्रॉन स्टेज. Now, अब देखो एक्सचेंज एनर्जी क्या होता है. Whenever an electron is present in the degenerate orbitals, it can exchange its position. Degenerate means the orbitals which are having the same energy. अब यहाँ पे जो d सब शेल है इसके 5 orbitals हैं, इन सब की एनर्जी क्या है, सेम है. अब ये इलेक्ट्रॉन जो है इसके साथ पोजीशन चेंज कर सकता है. इट कैन चेंज इट्स पोजीशन विद दिस वन, इट कैन एक्सचेंज इट्स पोजीशन विद दिस वन. सो इस एक्सचेंज के टाइम में जो एनर्जी रिलीज होगी दैट इज कॉल्ड एज एक्सचेंज एनर्जी एंड इट विल प्रोवाइड द स्टेबिलिटी टू द एटम. ठीक है, अब हम देख लेते हैं कितनी पोजीशंस एक्सचेंज कर सकता है कोई भी पर्टिकुलर इलेक्ट्रॉन. इट कैन एक्सचेंज विद दिस वन, it can exchange with this one and it can exchange with this one, isn't it? So how many exchanges are possible for the first electron? 1, 2 and 3. Okay, अच्छा अब हम इसको एक और डायग्राम ड्रॉ कर लेते हैं so that we can understand it in a proper way. Second electron, we will see for the second electron, this one. It can exchange with the third one, it can exchange with the fourth one. So how many exchanges are possible? 2. See the third one, it can exchange only with the fourth one. So there will be possibility of 1. So how many exchanges are present possible over here or present? You can say 3 plus 2 plus 1. That is 6 exchanges are possible. But if you are talking about the half-filled stage, then in that case it will be 3d5 and obviously the number of exchanges will be higher. Let's write that. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are going to talk about, this was 3d4. Now we are going to talk about 3d5. जब हम क्या कह रहे हैं कि क्रोमियम हाफ फिल्ड है और कॉन्फ़िगरेशन यहाँ पे क्या थी बेटा, 3d5 and 4s1. Here it was 4s1 and 4s2 and 3d4. Now if it is half filled के केस में क्या हो जाएगा बेटा, each orbital will be singly filled. Earlier we were having 3d4, here it is 3d5. So how many exchanges are possible? Let's see this one. First electron can exchange with the second, first electron can exchange with the third, first electron can exchange with the fourth, as well as it can exchange with the fifth one. So how many exchanges are possible over here? 4. Similarly, here again the second, we are going to study now about the second electron. Second electron जो है वो कितने exchanges possible हो सकते हैं देखो, with the third one, with the fourth one and with the fifth one. How many exchanges are possible? 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2 and 3. So 3 exchanges are possible. Now for the third electron, this electron third, how many exchange it is possible? It can do for the fourth electron and it can change its position with the fifth electron. So here only 2 exchanges are possible and the last one for the fourth electron. So draw one more. The fourth electron is having only one possibility. It can exchange with the fifth electron. So here students, all together how many exchanges are possible? 4 and 3, 7, 7 and 2, 9, 9 and 1, 10. So we can easily find out here the exchange energy release, it is higher as compared to the 3d4 where 6 exchanges are possible and here 10 exchanges are possible. So the half-filled orbitals, they are more stable. The reasons we had discussed, symmetrical distribution and the exchange energy. In this category students, 2 more new rules we will discuss. The first one is Pauli's exclusion principle. जो पॉली साइंटिस्ट थे, what he said that no 2 electrons in an atom can have the same value numbers. So it is PAULI, Pauli's exclusion principle. No two electrons can have same value of all 4 quantum numbers. किसी भी इलेक्ट्रॉन के लिए संभव नहीं है. हो सकता है उनकी n की वैल्यू सेम आ जाए, 3s 3p. हो सकता है उनकी, देखो अगर उनकी n की वैल्यू सेम हो गई है कोई बात नहीं, बट इट कैन बी पॉसिबल उनकी l की वैल्यू भी सेम हो जाए, उनकी m की वैल्यू भी सेम हो जाए, but they will have the different spin. So the fourth one, the spin quantum number, it will be different for them. So whenever you will write the quantum number values for the electrons, you will find out कि none of them will have the same values for all the 4 quantum numbers. Or you can say in other words, an orbital, you can write it like this, an orbital can hold maximum of 2 electrons. यहाँ पे मैं लिख देती हूँ, an orbital can hold maximum 2 electrons of opposite spin. एक ऑर्बिटल के अंदर मैक्सिमम 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स कैन बी देयर, कैन बी प्रेजेंट, एंड उन दोनों की जो स्पिन होगी वो ऑपोजिट होगी. इफ वन इज क्लॉकवाइज, द अनदर वन विल बी एंटी क्लॉकवाइज. क्लॉकवाइज को हम कैसे रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं? बाय अपवर्ड एरो, एंड द एंटी क्लॉकवाइज बाय द डाउनवर्ड एरो. सो दिस इज द पॉलीज एक्सक्लूजन प्रिंसिपल. पे स्टूडेंट्स ज्यादा क्वेश्चंस नहीं आते, सिंपली आपको पूछा जाता है डिफाइन और एक्सप्लेन पॉलीज एक्सक्लूजन प्रिंसिपल. द नेक्स्ट वन इज हंस रूल. Hund's rule of maximum multiplicity. बहुत सिंपल सा रूल है स्टूडेंट्स, मैक्सिमम मल्टीप्लिसिटी रूल गिवन बाय द हन. He said whenever you are filling the electrons in the degenerate orbitals, it is always there that first they should be filled singly and then only the pairing will start. Okay, इसको better एक एग्जाम्पल से लेके हम समझ लेते हैं. For example, we are taking the nitrogen. Nitrogen का जो atomic number होता है that is 7. Now, if you are supposed to write its electronic configuration, it is 1s2, 2s2, 2p, 2 and 2 4, and how many are left? 3. So we will write like this: 1s2, 2s2, 2p, 3. अब इसका हम ऑर्बिटल डायग्राम बना देते हैं. ठीक है, 1s2, that means one it is of clockwise spin and another one is anti-clockwise spin. So you will show the 2 electrons like this. 2s के अंदर भी हम 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन मैक्सिमम बना सकते हैं. Now 2p, आपको कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन्स फिल करना है 2p के अंदर? 3 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स. So either you can do like this 1, 2 and 3, or you can do like this. Both the possibilities I have written over here. आप चाहें तो 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स को पहले फर्स्ट ऑर्बिटल में डाल दें, थर्ड इलेक्ट्रॉन को आप सेकंड में डाल दें, और दूसरा ऑप्शन है सारे ऑर्बिटल्स को हमने सिंगली फिल कर दिया. सो अकॉर्डिंग टू द हंस रूल ऑफ मैक्सिमम मल्टीप्लिसिटी, the electrons should be filled in such a way that all the degenerate orbitals first they get singly filled and then only the pairing starts. So here we can see first तीनों में एक एक इलेक्ट्रॉन आएगा. अब अगर ऑक्सीजन की बात करते हैं तो ऑक्सीजन के केस में क्या हो जाएगा? एक इलेक्ट्रॉन आ जाएगा फर्स्ट ऑर्बिटल में. So this is incorrect and this one is correct according to the Hund's rule. So these two rules are simple students. You just practice for writing the electronic configurations because electronic configuration से आपके बहुत सारे जो questions है वो solve हो जाएंगे. In the third chapter we are going to discuss it in more so that it will be comfortable for us how to write the electronic configuration. But till here I would say that practice it on the basis of Aufbau principle so that you can command on writing of the electronic configuration. Thank you and goodbye. Keep on practicing.